Hey, how we doing today? And I'm going to be basically reenacting, no, not reenacting, but demonstrating. How we doing today? I'm going to be demonstrating a problem out of my book, out of chapter 15 on identifying main effects and interactions. So right now I'm just going to draw me a complete box, and I'm going to make 4 squares within this box, labeling one half, the top half A1 and the bottom half A2. On my top portion, B1 to my first box and B2 to my next. So M equals 4 on my top and M equals 4 on my bottom. M equals 10 on my second box and M equals 2. So we're going to figure out what these M's equal for each portion of the box, because each one has a value. Level A1 has a value and level 2 has a value. So how we're going to figure this out, we're going to add 4 plus 10. We're just basically going to go across and up and down. So we're going to do, to figure out level 1, 4 plus 10, which equals 14. And we're going to divide that by 2. We're going to come out with 7. So this is the answer for my first level. And you're just going to do this all around the block. So 4 plus 2 equals 6. And 6 divided by 2 equals 3. So that's my answer for this one right here. And then, like I said, very simple. You're going to come back down and do 4 plus 4, which equals 8. And we're going to divide that by 2 and we're going to get 4. Then we're going to do 10 plus 2 equals 12. Divided by 2 equals 6. So there you have it. Very simple the way we went about it. So for both of these we have 7 over 3. And for this we have 4 and 6. And we are going to graph our points. So I'm going to start by creating my graph like this. And it's not a really big graph like the usual ones you see. So I'm going to kind of make an L shape. Bring these up right here. So this is going to be my level 1 to my far left. And level 2 to my far right. I'm just going to bring it up to 10 points. Now, to graph the results of the experiment, we're going to use the horizontal axis to locate the levels of factor B, and use the vertical axis to locate the treatment mean values. There are 2 levels of factor A and 2 levels of factor B, so there are 4 treatment conditions in total. To make the graph for level 1 for factor A, we're going to use the blue points, and they're going to be a circular symbol. So I'm going to pull out my blue pen to basically indicate where we're going along to plot each of the means for the top row of the matrix. And these are going to be 4 and 10. So I'm going to come from 4 and go all the way up to 10, but I'm going to go across. And so there you have the line for our 4 and for our 10. And to make the graph for level 2, we're going to use the black pen once again. So like I said, I'm just going to show you all this right here. The black pen. And to plot each of the means, which are going to be 4 and 2. So I'm going to go right back to my 4, causing interaction within our plot. It's going to be come right over here, making a nice little semi-triangle, whatnot may have you. And now we're going to figure out if there is a main effect for factor A and the differences. So there is a main effect for factor A, because the top row has an overall mean of 7 and the bottom row has an overall mean of 3, as we stated above right here. And the difference between these means constitute the main effect for factor A. Since the difference is 4, there appears to be a main effect. And there is a main effect for factor B also, with the left column having an overall mean of 4 and the right having an overall mean of 6. The difference between these means constitute the main effect for factor B, since the difference is 2, there appears to be a main effect. So I would like to thank you all for tuning into my video. Hopefully it does make ebooks and just for the assignment. Thank you. Now we're going to figure out there's a main effect for factor A and for factor B. So looking at factor A, there does appear to be a main effect for it because it has an overall mean of 7 and the bottom row has an overall mean of 3. So the difference between these means does constitute the main effect for factor A. And now we're going to take a turn over look at factor B. Factor B has an overall mean of 4, and if you look over to the right, an overall mean of 6. And the difference between these means does constitute the factor for factor B. So therefore, we do have 2 main factors for both A and for B. Thank you for tuning in into my video, and I hope it was a lot of help. Thank you so much.